Hello students, welcome back. Let us continue with sample paper 1, section C, question number 18. We have completed question number 17 in the previous class, so proceeding with the 18th one. Now this is about surface areas and volumes. So let's read out the question. Rinku has built a cuboidal water tank in his house. The top of the water tank is covered with an iron lid. So the lid is not taken into account for the moment. He wants to cover the inner surface of the tank. So the inner surface of the cuboidal tank, excluding the lid, because the lid is made up of iron, including the base. So it's going to have 4 walls of the cuboid and the base of size 10 centimeter into 8 centimeters. So the base is given as 10 centimeter with tiles of size 10 centimeters into 8 centimeters. So he wants to cover this inner surface with tiles of dimension 10 centimeter into 8 centimeters. So this tile is in the form of rectangle where you have a length and breadth. If the dimensions of the water tank are 180 centimeters into 120 centimeters into 60 centimeters and the cost of the tiles is 480 per dozen, then we need to find the total amount of that is required for the tiles. So what do? We need to find the total cost of the tiles, right? So first of all, in order to find the cost of the tiles, we need to know how many tiles would be needing to cover the inner surface. Now to find that, we will first have to find the inner surface area excluding the lid as well as the surface area and divide this surface area with the area of the tile, of each tile. This will give us the number of tiles. Now given the number of tiles, or having found the number of tiles, we can simply use unitary method that 12 tiles would cost rupees 480. So the number of tiles that we need are going to cost how much, and we will get the solution. So let's get started with the traditional way given to find solution and finally answer. So I'll say given a cuboidal tank has dimensions 180 centimeter into 120 centimeter into 60 centimeters. It needs to be covered with tiles or its inner surface covered with tiles. So excluding what? Excluding the top. Then dimensions of the tile is 10 centimeters by 8 centimeters. And also what is given? So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and tiles cost rupees 480 per dozen. We need to find the total cost of the tiles. So let's write this down. Find total cost of tiles. So first what we are going to do is we are going to find the number of tiles. So I'll say solution, finding number of tiles. In this, the first step would be, so see, when we have really long sums and can create a lot of confusion, you should always try to include them, organize them into steps. So first what I'm going to, in order to find the number of tiles, I need to first find the total inner surface area of the cuboidal tank, right? So I'm going to say total surface area or inner surface area of tank. Now inner surface area of tank, we have twice, we have 4 walls, right? So we have 4 walls. One wall is this and the same wall behind. So this is what? This is going to be length into height. So what do we have? We have twice length into height. Similarly, this is the breadth and this is the height. We have this side and this side as same. This side out here and this side out here. So what do we have? Plus twice base into height. And length into breadth is only 1 at the base out here. Right? So only 1 length into breadth. So this can be further rewritten as 2. You can remove h common outside, L plus B plus LB. Got it? Now what we need to do is just substitute the values. So obviously these dimensions are given as length, breadth, height. So you can just write this as 2h. So h is 60. So 2 into 60. Then L plus B. So 180 plus 120. Plus LB. So 180 into 120. Right. So 2 6 are 12. So 120 into 180 plus 120 is 300 plus 180 into 120. So let's check 18 into 12 first. So 18 into 10 plus 2 will give me 180 plus 36. So I'm just adding this 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 2. So 216, 18 into 12 is 216 and 2 zeros. So 21600. And 120 into 300 will give me 1, 2, 3 zeros, then 3 2s are 6 and 3 1s are 3. So 36,000 plus 21,600. So let's add 36,000 to this. I get 00675, 57600. 57600 centimeter square, because this is the surface area we are talking about. So now we have the inner curved surface area of the tank. We need to find the total number of tiles, which is going to be this divided by area of one single tile. So I'm going to say area of one tile is what? It's going to be this 10 centimeters into 8 centimeters, L into B, which is 10 into 8, which is 10 into 8 centimeters square. I'm just leaving this as it is because we will eventually have to divide this and this, right? Therefore, total number of tiles required is equal to 1 divided by 2. I have marked this as 2. It's going to be the inner curved surface area of inner surface area of the tank divided by the area of one tile. So this is going to be 57600 divided by 8 into 10. So the 0 and 0 will cancel out. 8 ones are 8, 8 sevens are 56, 8 twos are 16, 0. So the total number of tiles that are required are 720. So I'll say 720. Let's mark this as 3. So now using simple unitary method, I'll say cost and number of tiles. So now the second step would be finding cost. So cost and number of tiles. Now 12 tiles cost how much? 480. 480 per dozen means 1 dozen is 12. So 480, 12 tiles cost rupees 480. So the cost is in rupees. Therefore 720 tiles will cost how much? So when you cross multiply, you get x is equal to 720 into 480 divided by 12. So 12 ones are 12, 12 fours are 48. So 720 into 40. Let's multiply this. I get 0, 0, 4 twos are 8 and 4 sevens are 28. So 28,800 is the cost. I'll say answer rupees 28,800 is needed for the tiles. So again, we have written the solution in a very organized format with given to find solution, and the solution also has two parts, wherein first you're finding the number of tiles and then eventually the cost, and then we write down this answer. So you can get this sum for about 4 to 5 marks or maybe even 6 marks, because it's a pretty lengthy and slightly twisted one. Thank you for watching this video.
Hope this video increased your knowledge. For more such videos and a completely free educational content, log on to www.epathshala.org or visit our ePathshala YouTube channel. We have each and every question solved for maths, physics, chemistry and biology. So subscribe our channel, share with your friends, like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter handle for regular updates and important educational tips, and also win ePathshala goodies. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe this channel and enjoy the freedom of education.